Welcome everyone back to my channel. What a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. And on my right here, you can see that I have an aerator and a bag of lime. I'm excited. The temperature is just starting to turn warm enough to get the backyard started. And my goal this year is to make it better than last, although I did post a video and it turned out pretty amazing last year. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I do. So I went to Home Depot this morning and I've rented this machine, didn't buy it. So I just rented it. It's the first time that I've used an aerator. So this is a new addition to maintaining the backyard here. But first, just like anything, if you're trying it for the first time, do not go in the front lawn. I'm going to try mine in the back lawn before I take it to the front lawn. And another thing I'm not thrilled about, I do have a good pair of boots on right here, but the ground is a little wet. We've had a fair bit of rain here lately, but fingers crossed that I don't slip and just be careful. So I guess the first thing that needs to be done before you fire this machine up, need to move my bricks, need to move anything, my gardening tools, all of those things, so that when I'm moving along with this thing, there's nothing in the way. That I'll do first. First of all, guys, you gotta meet Coop. Excuse his messiness. He's usually much cuter than he is today, but he's loving the outside. Hey, Coop. Hey, Coop. First things first, right here, we have a handle, and just to lower it for functioning, and as you can see, the spikes are nowhere near the ground, so I'm going to lay them on the ground. And in this position, she is ready to be started. This is your gas, your stop and go. And right here, we have the choke, and right here, we have the throttle. When I was at the store, the gentleman had said to leave it at the lowest point possible, which is what I'm going to do. Seeing it's the first time for me, but he suggests that regardless, to leave it at its lowest point. And I didn't borrow this from anyone, so clearly the fuel and the oil is fine. But first, we turn it down, keep it low. Whoa! Look like I need a little practice. Guess I better turn off and set up the weights here, guys, right here. Those are weights. And I have one right there as well. Just to keep it level. This is a finicky hill, but got this. Another thing before I get started, I want to mention, as you can see right behind me here, all along the fence, my little puppies have trails going all along the fence. There's critters, no doubt, on the other side of the fence that they hear, little shrews or whatever. But anyway, stay tuned for the video on how I'm going to fix that. But first, I want to get this looking amazing. And no more puppy trails along the side. Wow, I have to say, actually one of the tools I think that was the only tool that was more difficult than this one was the one where I had an auger to get into the ground to put the fence in. That was the only thing that was harder than this one, but this one's definitely a challenge to handle. But no doubt the front yard won't be this difficult. It's a little slippery underneath the feet and with the mud and such, but the good thing is it seems like it's moving rather quickly. It aerates fairly quick. Next, I'm going to finish aerating the yard here, and I will see you in just a moment when I put the lime on the lawn. And with this being the first time that I've limed, I have to say it looks nothing like I expected. I just had to dump it out, got a little stuck on the bottom there of the spreader. But if you can see this right where my foot is, guys, just make sure if you get a spot like that to just spread it around, because if the sun hits that, it's going to burn your grass, going to burn your lawn. So make sure you don't have a pile of it like I just did. Spread it out. It's finicky, guys. It's really finicky. I think I need a new spreader. But I think I got it figured out now. Time to get some more. If your spreader is anything like my spreader, you don't pull the trigger on your spreader right here until you have this rotating. Be sure, if you learn nothing else, you'll learn that. Otherwise, it's going to be a 10-minute process, which it just took me. I like this part. That will be it for the aerating and the liming of the yard. I need to speak for a moment about what's in front of me. These are absolutely one of my top 5 favorite plants. These are called dappled willows. And when I planted these last year, I kid you not, they were about this high. So from last year, right up until now, and what's known for the dappled willows, they grow about 2 feet plus a year. You've got to get these guys. These grow up to 24 to 30 feet and they are gorgeous. There's a time during the season where they have these gorgeous pink flowers on it. Top 5, dappled willow, got to get them. And on that note, First, I'm going to get out of the mud. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you learned something. If you have any tips, put them down below. Maybe it's something I'm not sure of, but click that link to subscribe. Click the like if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.